Hello, friends. What's up, gamers? I see Toadette, Hyper Whale, and Bimps joining us on this Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon gaming. Alright, I'm gonna hop right in and just start throwing this Rescue Ace list together. I think I still know everything I want to play off the top of my head, so I should need to look up a list. Funnily enough, the list that I was thinking about using, so the Meta Weekly, the DK Meta Weekly was won by Rescue Ace, and that list was like one card off of what I had in mind, so I think I'm just gonna use that list. You know what, I'll pull it up just to make sure I got everything right. Oh, here. Oh, I hear Ski. What's up, Ski? The tier 1 resub for 8 months. What's up, Blaze? They're gonna make the bad horse cards you are. Hopefully. That'd be nice. What's up, Pacifist Rat? Mateo? Yeah, the horse cards, they seem cool. They look pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna play 2 Hydra. Oh, they were only on 1 Impulse? Oh, I didn't remember that. That's wild. We'll play 2. I think I might. So, I thought the only difference in our builds was I was on 2 Poplar and they were on 3 Super Poly, but this person's also on 2 Impulse or 1 Impulse. I think I want to play at least 2. You got the animation. Oh, I didn't realize you built that list. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I think I want to play a second Impulse though. I'll try it. Let's see. Airlifters and preventers and turbulences, and of course the HQ emergencies, and it's pretty much like one of everything else, right? Okay. Let's see. We need the bonfires, of course. And the poplar. Okay, this stuff isn't at 2 yet, right? Yeah. No, that's not till... Oh, probably when the season resets, then the ban list will go into effect. That makes sense. Oh, wait, we're not playing 3 DML, right? No, we're only playing 1. Rhoda. I think the rest of the stuff is staples pretty much, so I can just go to my bookmarks here. I'm gonna start with 2 Super Poly for now, because I do like 3 Imperm, and then of course, where is it? And that's it, right? Yep, that's the. Oh no, you know, 1 more card. What am I forgetting? Did I just like not include something? Why not 2 Poplar, by the way, just in case? Yeah, I've been on 2 Poplar before. As you say, just in case, like to search off the bonfires and stuff. But I'm willing to test 1. Oh, the original. I always forget. I always forget Original Sin. That's what it is. All right. Now for the extra deck. I do want to try something in the extra deck. I'm gonna play. Like, we obviously play these Super Poly targets, but I also want to play the Golem. I want to try it out. But I have to cut something. I don't know, probably Heat Soul. What's up, Alnick? What's up, Oni? It's nap time. Hope you have a good nap, Oni. We played 42 in the main with 1 Impulse. Yeah, I swapped out Super Poly. I'm going to play a second Impulse instead of the 3rd Super Poly. I guess if I'm only playing 2, do I really need the 3rd target? Nah, I don't think I do, actually. Alright, let's see. We obviously played this, and this, and you. Oh, you want is not going to be in my bookmarks. Sunlight Wolf. So let's put that in. Let's see. Elf and Unicorn and Princess and Goddess. Yep. Access code Appaloosa. Heat Soul isn't going to be in there either. tried Earth Golem into your last season. Didn't come up. Oh, I have the, hang on. I have the chat box up. I thought I turned that off. I don't know where I'm going to put the chat box yet, so I think I'm going to turn it off for the time being. Because the right side is going to have untapped, but the left side has, like, card text and stuff in the alert box, so that's something we'll figure out. Okay, 2 more cards in the extra deck. It's... Oh, do I not have Nightmare Phoenix in? No, I don't. Let's find that. Nightmare Phoenix and Dark, probably. Yeah, I don't have Dark in here yet. Beep. There we go. Yeah, I mean, as far as, like, quote-unquote pure Rescue Ace goes, I mean, again, we are playing a little bit of a DML package here, but that's mostly just to get, like, the Hydrant online. Alright, save that. Taking away chat's privilege. I just don't have a good spot to put you. Once I figure that out. What sleeve have I been using? It was the, it was one of the newer ones. Oh, yeah, the new Cherry Blossom stuff, of course. Yeah, here it is. Alright, chat, I've only played Rescue Ace for, like, one kind of couple-hour playtest session when they first came out, so... But I've played against them enough. It's not, like, the most difficult deck to figure out, either. But the main goal here is to... Well, I guess get to Master 1, but... I don't know, even more than that, I'm really just looking to get some games for a deck profile. If we get some quality games quickly enough, I might switch over to a different deck, like Pearly or something. Again, to get games for a deck profile. Link Blue. I do like the Link Blue sleeves. I use those for a long time. I like my sleeve aesthetic to match my board, if possible. Plus, I love these new sleeves. They look really good. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, this hand's really, really good. We definitely do not need to do that during the draw phase. We drew the Peasant's Bonfire, not one of the Royals. But we'll definitely take it. Alright, Poplar F. Yeah, if they lead Bonfire for Poplar, you can usually guess that it's going to be Rescue Ace. In my experience. I don't really think there's... I can't really think of a hand or a situation where in pure Snake Eye I would open Bonfire for Poplar. I'd have to have a really weird hand to consider doing that. I don't even know what that would be off the top of my head. Alright, so we already have Preventer and Turbulence here, which is pretty insane. I mean, obviously we still have the special Hydrant here. Alright, Hydrant F. We're just going to add Airlifter then, right? Because we already have everything else in the world. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And then we already have the Emergency, so we could probably just Airlifter for the HQ. Alright, Airlifter. I mean, yeah, we'll just grab the field spell here. Okay, so from here, I could Sunlight Wolf. Oh, should I have not made Linkuriboh? Well, I guess I had Poplar, so I had to go into Linkuriboh, right? Because I was going to say, I could have Sunlight Wolf plus Linkuriboh. Well, I could still Sunlight Wolf, right? It's just 2 fire effect monsters and then make Heat Soul. Because, like, I could make Promethean Princess, but... Oh, I would... Like, I don't have an Amblewill to go up to from there. I could Promethean Princess into... Well, can I Promethean Princess then into Sunlight Wolf and then make Heat Soul after that? Or something? I think that works. Is there any reason to, like, make it with IP? Okay, so hang on. Sorry, opponent. So, okay, if I go all 3 of these into Promethean Princess, bring one of them back, then go into Sunlight Wolf, I could then summon like Turbulence into Sunlight Wolf Zone, add something back, Preventer. I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate this. I'm just gonna make Heat Soul. I mean, that would set up Promethean Princess, so, like, that is still good. That is something that you, like, we want to do. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the not thinky play. Not thinky play! I don't feel like thinking. But I think I should have done it the way I was kind of talking about. Oh, well, the main reason I don't want to do it, though... Was this Nibiru? That's kind of funny, actually, if it is. Well, the main reason I don't want to do it is I think I would have to use either Preventer or Turbulence to make... Well, that wouldn't even be a cyber sponsor, so that wouldn't even work. Okay. They have the Nibiru, which is a little not great for me. Let me see. I have 2 Rescue Ace cards in my yard. To Mad Apo? That's actually not a bad idea at all. So if I summon Turbulence, they're probably going to drop the Nib. I mean, the same is true if I... So, okay, let's actually summon the Turbulence here. I was kind of thinking Heat Soul plus Turbulence, honestly. Oh, you're going to let me set 4. Even better. Okay. Alright, let's just set... Okay, if we want to set the traps. Let's see... Oh, I always forget that Preventer can summon. That's right. That's right, that's right, that's right. I mean, yeah, it's definitely too late for them now. They let me set 4, so... I might even just, like, not summon Preventer and then go end of main and then let them nib me and then summon Preventer. Oh, or... or they actually went to... Oh! They baited me! They baited me. It's something else. It's a Bestial Saranir. Okay, that was good toggling on their part. That was very good toggling on their part. So I could... Emergency... Huh. Alright, let me let this go first. The funny thing is, I could actually, like, emergency for Hydrant, and then that would let all my other bonus effects be live. Then I could, like, Fire Engine. I could add a Fire Engine. No set callback. I thought they were gonna nib me. I thought I was gonna get to continue my main phase. I don't know, should I emergency for Hydrant here to get my bonus effects? I think that's probably worth it, right? I'm gonna try it. This is the time for learning, for experimentation. Oh, because I can even tribute the in-hand Preventer. Oh, and then just summon it back. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that, yeah. And also get a summon off of this. I can just summon another Hydrant. Shit, why not? What's up, Sarah Hyde? Yes, feel free to judge my moves. Alright, we'll definitely draw. Okay, so we have, like, access to everything here. I don't need to... I was gonna say, I want to summon Preventer at some point, but I don't need to do it right now. I don't need to do it right this second. No Rorodon to the extra deck, no. I don't think it's optimal, honestly. Like, you already have to devote so much stuff to the main deck that I legitimately think putting in Jet Synchron and O-Line is, like, too much of an ask for Rescue Ace. Thrust, no. Oh shit, it's branded though. I should have thought more about that. Whatever. called by. Okay. This doesn't summon any monster from either yard, right? No, it summons any monster from your opponent's graveyard. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, well they had called by, so it didn't end up mattering that I used Ash Blossom there. But I should have thought about it for like 2 more seconds and realized they were unbranded and not Ash Blossom that. But they'll probably just add the Brain Diffusion right now. Or Grass, or... If you already had Brain Diffusion, you weren't on Grass. Oh, evenly. Okay. That's a little... That's fine, actually. Don't I just let them... Oh, wait, no, it's not fine, because it eats... Okay, yeah. That's a bit of a yikes. Rip Reward, indeed. I guess we don't extinguish. But we do extinguish now, right? Do we contain? Oh, it already declared the attack. Unless that still works. Judging. Aren't I gonna lose the whole board anyway? Oh yeah, because they have a card on the field, that's right. Yeah, because I thought, yeah, because it doesn't say declare attacks, it just says it can't attack. This is fine. Oh, and then we can extinguish the Albaz that's going to come out here. Discard the evenly. No, yeah, so there's a difference in wording between a card saying that a monster cannot... They did discard the evenly, that's really funny. There's a difference in wording between a card saying that a monster cannot attack and that it cannot declare an attack. If the little, like, blue arrow is already going out, the attack has already been declared. So, in effect, this says a monster cannot declare an attack, won't stop that. But if the card says that the monster can't attack, then even if the attack is already declared, it won't go through. It's too bad flipping face down doesn't stop fusing. Otherwise, I could, like, use Preventer to, like, do something about some of this. Rescue Al... Oh, I should have rescued Albaz, you're right. They haven't normal summoned, but they've already used Albaz's effect. So that's a once per turn, right? Yep. Had an eye on my timer more than my rescue here. Cool. Alright, we won anyway. Okay. Thank you for the assist there, chat. Let's go back in. Rescue Albaz from Aliber? No, that's my ship. It's not actually my ship, I like Albaz and Ecclesia, they're cute together. I mean, I guess Albaz and Aliber would also be cute together. I do like that if you have the Aliber... Oh, this hand is good. This hand is okay. It's not great. Actually, this hand is not the best, because I already have Original Sin, but I can still Poplar for Subversion. Alright. If you have the Aliber icon, and you have the new thing, then it looks like Aliber has a flower crown. Someone in the Discord pointed that out. Hand dies a shotgun Ash. Thankfully, they did not have it here. They could still have it. Beep. 42. We're actually using a one-card difference from the list that won the last Meta Weekly, because that list was already very similar to the list I was going to test anyway, which is instead of a third Super Poly, we're playing a second Impulse. And the difference from my initial build was that instead of a... hang on. I was playing a second Poplar instead of the third Super Poly. Yeah. Even normal, right? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, Hydrant for... we can Airlifter for Emergency for Turbulence? I guess is that how we do it here? And Airlifter F. Alright, for Emergency. 45-50. I like 42. Because there's still a lot of things I want to open with a lot of the time. It's the same deck size I use for like adventure builds that have the Speedroid engine. Because there's like a few things we don't want to open, this like 4 spell and trap cards that we set, but other than that, I still want to open a lot of other things fairly consistently. We're setting or summoning Turbulence here, right? And just sacking off the Airlifter. That sounds good to me. 47. I mean, Rescue Ace, to be fair, is like... it's similar to Branded in that you can... it feels like you can kind of just, like, play whatever deck size and you're good to go, just because your deck is, like, so ultra consistent. Okay, so we set up to 4, right? Okay, so I'm going to stop at... I'll set 3? No. I kind of want to just set 2, because I want to set Super Poly as well. Let's set Rescue and... I'm not going to set Emergency. I think Super Poly is better. No, we're good. And you... oh, I could actually add Preventer here, right? Oh, I should have done that and then... yeah, I should have set 3. I should have set Emergency and then activated... yeah, I totally forgot I could activate one. So I missed an Emergency, but that's fine. Could alert for Preventer here, like, preemptively. Let's do it. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I definitely missed an Emergency here. We'll definitely note that for future games. This is why we test. This is why we learn. We banished one of the spell. I guess it doesn't like super matter what we banish. Let's banish the Emergency. It probably does matter like very slightly sometimes what we banish, but that is a good looking royal, isn't it? All right, let's see what they got. Katana. 41 card deck. Can I have it? If you could trade in Master Duel, I would trade you a Royal Preventer for one of your Royals. Because I know Rescue Ace is very near and dear to your heart. And I'm sure you have a cool Royal I would be interested in. Okay, so they banished 6. Duel Star's a very good Royal. It's Stun! Woo! We went first against Stun. They'll probably take a Super Poly here. And Super Poly away, like, Hydrant Preventer or something like that. I wonder if I should use my... well, I can't use my Super Poly in response. I could use it preemptively, but both... hang on. Okay, so if I... so I could actually preemptively fuse my Preventer and Turbulence for... I would want Mud Dragon, so that way their Super Poly isn't usable. Is that worth it? Is that good? We can't make... oh, we can't make Mud Dragon because they have to have different types, so I have to make Garura. These are on machine, and they can Super Poly anyway, so we don't Super Poly here. Necro Valley, A. Let's chain this now. Wait, let's chain this now. Best royal is Quem. That's a good royal, too. And F. I'll pick up the... Oh, I won't be able to... Hang on, this is cards, right? Negate an effect that would move a card. Got it. Let's take emergency. Okay. Defissure, that's fine. Super Poly, 3 unknowns. World Gold Pride Leon, that's another very good one. Ooh, that's a really good one. Gold Pride is sick. I haven't played that deck in too long. Meow. Meow. Best. Yeah, favorite, most used, whatever you consider best to be. Okay, here's the Super Poly. Again, they're probably going to fuse Hydrant Preventer. I mean, well, I don't know, actually. What are the best two to fuse here? You definitely take my Hydrant. Maybe Stun doesn't care about Preventer that much. I would be fine with... I don't know. This Super Poly is, like, not that bad, honestly. They got rid of Fairy Tail Luna. Okay. Calamity and Blazar. That's awesome. Those are sick. Actually, those are really sick royals. I am definitely envious. I would trade Royal Turbulence for Royal Blazar or Royal Calamity, honestly. Calamity. Okay, let me keep Preventer. That plays pretty well. Oh, but that has target protection, right? I was gonna say that plays pretty well against Moon. Actually, this Mud Dragon is really good against Moon Mirror Shield. Or with Moon Mirror Shield, rather. Because these all target. Oh, in the main phase? Okay. Thank you, Mutation. I don't want to take damage. Oh, they got banished. Oh, that's fine, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just a Link Rebo. Shifter? That's a good royal. Set 1, okay. Set 2, okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see. That's not... Oh, well, D-Fissure's episode. That's, like, not a great draw. But you know what? We could, at the very least, get a draw off of it, so it's not bad. Oh, wait. Ah, well. I'll just wait till main. It's not that big of a deal. They don't have cards in hand. They don't have draw. They have D-Fissure up to you. Let's start with Wanted. Some Wanted. I don't even like that song, but I think of it every time I play this card. I think of that stupid song. Dead or Alive. When I was in high school, I was really into classic rock. Not as much anymore. Alright, let's activate Hydrant. Probably just Airlifter here, right? Well, I mean, I was gonna say we can Airlifter for HQ, but HQ doesn't really do anything. We could just, like, summon Turbo. Oh, but we could actually move back ones that are banished, right? Let's actually get Airlifter then. Yeah. This tributes, right? I can still use that if D-Fissure's up? Yep. Alright, cool. We're good. Oh, Rock Band, Guitar Hero. I haven't played one of those in forever. I sucked, though. I sucked at those games. Oh, they have a Solemn, by the way. You can tell they have a Solemn because priority is getting passed to them before it'll ask me if I want to activate my optional effect, which could only occur if they have the ability to negate my summon. So they definitely... Solemn is at least one of these 2 cards. Probably Solemn Judgment, which is actually pretty good for me. That doesn't do a lot for them here. Let me just, like, turn this to attack mode while I'm thinking about it. Alright, let me activate... This Rescue Ace cards, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So I have 1, 2, 3 banished right now. And... Oh, I could summon Diabell because of the, I could send the field spell. That's kind of funny. I wonder if I should emergency first. I think I will, actually. Alright, let's summon Turbulence. Oh, I forgot summons a defense mode. That's not that big a deal. I don't need to, like, win this turn, like, or, like, OTK, rather. The question is if I want to give up... I'll just give up Airlifter. Yeah, definitely good to establish this in case we have the ability to start popping cards. Alright, let's activate HQ. Is it going to actually let me put the cards back from the graveyard into the deck? That's pretty cool if true. I'll put back my other Turbulence as well. Or is it going to negate that? Negate any card that would move a card in the graveyard. Yeah, I don't negate it. So but if I targeted all 4 of Banish, I think it would have resolved. Okay. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because I don't think it's an Ash Blossom situation where it negates an effect that includes, yeah. Because it would say a card that includes an effect that would move a card in the graveyard to a different place. I was gonna say, do they have a Mirror Force here? Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were talking about Guitar Hero. That's right. I sucked at Guitar Hero. I sucked at Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I could never play whatever the mode that made you use all of them was. I'm gonna keep this board up. This is fine. All the. I would play on like the baby mode where you didn't have to use, I think, the orange button or something. I need more water already. Jeez. It's one of these fires we're putting out here. Yeah, I don't really... I'm trying to think of things they could top deck that would be scary. Actually, something like... I was going to say, like, Raigeki might be... Kyra King, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Barrier Statue, Strike, Clockwork Knight. Yeah, that's all fine. None of that scares me. Not one bit of that. What's up? I hope you are doing well. We're just hanging out, playing some Rescue Ace. Could beat the game on Expert, but barely. Expert, that was the difficulty. Yeah, I could never get... I think I played on Hard, but not Expert, if I recall correctly. I was not very good at Guitar Hero. Oh no, my machine monsters! They're turning into machine monsters! Oh, I guess I lose stats, too. Alright. They have something they can activate at, like, any... It's probably like a rivalry, honestly. It'd be really funny if it was Rivalry of the Warlords. Alright. So now, let's try putting back all 4 that are banished. Ah, okay, so it does resolve. I mean, that's what I figured what would happen, but it's nice to have confirmation. Alright, let's just rotor for airlifter for game. Sis thinks she's Bandit Key. I thought, I think Clockwork Knight was played by the Big Five dude. IIRC. Not to, like, push up glasses, well, actually, you or anything, you know? I'm just a fucking nerd. I don't think this is actually lethal yet. It's not. I maybe should have turned this turbulence to attack mode then. Alright. Oh wait, we haven't used this yet. I need normal summon, right? Oh, but I have an extra normal summon. Should I just get Impulse? I've already summoned Airlifter. I can play Super Poly during the battle phase, but I think I might wait until they, like, activate a Mirror Force before I do that, if that's what they have. That's another way you can tell they have a Solemn, is that, see how the attack points didn't drop from Clockwork Knight until after a priority got passed back to me? That's because, again, they had the opportunity to negate the summon. If they have a Mirror Force, this was a good bait from them. To not use it on my last attack to get a bigger one. Oh, it's Crackdown. Yeah, let's Super Poly, right? Let's just Super Poly. Because that targeted it, didn't it? Targeting, yeah. Then we'll just, like, summon Guru right here. I'll use this, and then we'll still have lethal. Because your last card's a Solemn. I think this is still lethal. Actually, I don't think it is. Am I 100 off? I'm 100 off! Oh my god. An emergency summons in defense mode. They conceded anyway! They conceded anyway. Alright, we're good. Cool. Want to see the deck list? Yeah, let me put up the deck list while I go. Oh, you want to see their deck list? Yeah, let's look at their deck list. Let me leave up their deck list while they did play Mirror Forces. While I go get some more water real quick. Look at all those counter traps. Look at all those chickens. I love that video. Morganites, Fossil Dynas, Shifters. Yeah, I mean, what is this card? Draco Utopian Aura. Your opponent activates a monster effect on the field. You get the activation if you use for that card. Then apply the following expansion monster from your hand if you do so. Huh. I didn't know this card existed. I don't think I've ever had anyone activate this against me before. Neat. Okay. So yeah, it looks like it was... Well, I guess it could have been Warning or Strike too, but one of the Solemns was face down. Let me also definitely save that if I didn't already. This one too. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, a very expensive stun deck there, wasn't it? Rank down. Let's crush some dreams. Let's crush some dreams. Stun is disgusting. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly fun to play against, but it's also like not that powerful of a deck, so not bad. Got a couple of points of interaction here. Oh, this hand's not bad. Tearlaments, Shyren. I think that's actually, in this matchup, one of the best cards you can Ash Blossom, so we're definitely going to do that. Ash Blossom is kind of weird to use against Tearlaments, but if you use against a Shyren, you stop a body from hitting the board, a card from getting sent from the hand, which they probably want to happen, and a mill 3. That's like 3 things you stop with one Ash Blossom. So I usually, if I can use it against Shyren, that's an easy, especially if it's the first action, that's a pretty easy call from me. Let's see, this build actually doesn't play Fire Engine, so we're probably just going to have to summon a Turbulence here, but that's fine. Why did they never summon a Rhino off of Grief? I don't know, they had the Shyren in hand. Maybe they didn't want... Oh, Maxi, that's fine. That's not that big a deal. There's just cycling here. I don't know. Let's see. Turbulence, Preventer, Hydrant. Probably just Turbulence? Let's see. So, no, I'll probably just do Turbulence. I'm not going to overthink it. I was trying to think of a reason why I would want to do Hydrant over Turbulence, but the goal of Hydrant is to eventually summon a Turbulence anyway. So, let's just, like, cut to the chase, right? There's the Rhino Heart. Oh, but they don't have a tier card in hand because they shuffled it back with Havenness. So, they did not proc. So they don't have the tier card in hand. That actually gives us information about their hand. Definitely pays to pay attention to what's going on when Tearlament's milling stuff for that reason. Oh, it's branded tier. Maybe. It might not be. Fusion Deployment can be played just to summon Rhino Heart here. That's actually not terrible, honestly. Adding the Soliek with Scream, that makes sense. Speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil. This might be why they didn't grief for Rhino Heart, actually. Tearlament's Horse will be probably pretty fun. I can't wait to try it. King of the Swamp means our opponent's probably on Grapha in the extra deck. Almost assuredly means that, actually. Some other information we could glean from their build. Super Poly, so we know they have... I mean, most tier builds are on Super Poly, but some don't play it, actually, so... It is nice to know that could be a possibility. What are they putting back? Yep, okay, here's Grapha, I imagine, right? Yep. Alright. Monster effect or a normal spell or trap card. That's a really good draw. Cool. So I do already have a Rescue Ace card in the graveyard, so I could, like, threaten... I could activate Preventer, and then if they negate that, then I can Turbulence. If they don't, then I can maybe book it, and then I can Turbulence, so... We're good on that. Although, 2300 defense, I actually really want to book that. So I think I'm gonna lead with Poplar and try to get them to negate this line. We could actually just... Well, we have Diabell too. I was gonna say we could just get Subversion with Poplar and use that to threaten the Grapha, but... Oh, Soliek, that's also fine. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen at some point. So if that's happening now, that's completely okay with me. Okay, they're going to mill here. I kind of like we're getting this out of the way earlier in the turn. It gives me more information. Oh my god, of course they had a Fuser. It gives me more information going into the turn. Ugh. That was really Really unlucky for me. It was the Havness. He was the one of. Boy, I guess we know they don't have Havness in hand for what it's worth. Which is not the most, but... Salad Horus SP. That would be an interesting time. Alright, let's... Ugh, this is not looking nearly as good as it was a moment ago. Yeah, it would definitely be next Thursday. Because they'll announce it officially... Oh, we could put Impulse in the spell trap, that's funny. There's not really a reason to do that, though. Yeah, they typically give us like about 5 days notice, like 4 to 5-ish. So, like a little under a week. So, we will probably hear from them, like... From Konami, that is. We'll probably hear from them on like Sunday or Monday saying that next Thursday the pack is coming out. Allegedly. Allegedly. Based off of previous trends, I can either confirm or deny, etc., etc. Listen, I'm doing well at official Konami events. I don't wanna get banned now. Not that I would have any reason for them to do so. Right? You can all vouch for me, every one of you. Alright, let's activate Original Sin and get it negated, and be very sad. Summoning back Impulse. Can we do that? Summon back Impulse? Okay, let's... Wait, actually, hang on. So we can... Oh, we don't play Celine, do we? Celine would be real... Well, it'd be okay. Actually, no, Celine would be really good here. Oh, Max C is the last card? That's brutal! Holy shit. Okay, Celine wouldn't actually have saved us then. Because, like, we could have Celined, battled over Kaleido, like, gone into access code, battled here, popped here, but, ugh, not under Max C. That is pretty good for them. Oh, they don't even have a, well, they have fire. I could still make Hida. Oh, they did pitch Keldo, you're right, yeah. I think it's gonna be a concede. I don't think I can well, okay, we have Extinguish. I guess we could try. Well, this will... Nah, I'm just gonna concede. I think it's over. It's pretty over. Because, like, we can Extinguish, but they'll just... Not only will we not have Hydrant in play, but they'll also be able to negate it with Grapha anyway, so... It's fine. I'll save that duel. Meow. It's okay, Burley. Maxi moment. Yeah, the Shizu in the yard. Even after I was talking about how you need to pay attention to the yard. Alright. Going second. I have Ash Impulse again. Oh, hang on. We have Airlifter, too. This is actually... Yeah. Yeah, okay, okay, alright, okay. We can do some shit here. We can get up to some shit. It's Mathmech! Oh my god, I haven't seen this deck in forever! I'm actually excited. Oh my god! What's up, Mathmech? When was the last time I saw a Mathmech deck? I was actually just talking about... I recorded my tier list video yesterday, and it's coming out tomorrow. And when I got to Mathmech, I had this moment where I realized, like... Circular's at 3 and, like, almost nobody's playing this deck right now. That's wild. I always face Mathmech. I never see this deck. I didn't see it at all in the Challenger Cups. I haven't seen it at all in, like, this whole season, practically, on Ranked Ladder, either. It came out today? Did it? My tier list video? Oh, shit. Did I do the thing again? No. No. My tier list video... You scared me. It's still scheduled. I thought I accidentally did the thing again where, Okay, we're definitely gonna... Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna Ash Blossom this, I think. Am I? Let me think about this for a moment. I could save it for Terahertz. But no, I'm just gonna use it now. Wait, this is a when. This is an... No, this is also a when. But they'll use a monster effect later. These are all whens? Okay, if these are all whens, that's actually a bit of a problem. Okay, I am gonna start with Impulse, I think. Because I want to get this Preventer online. Yeah, Turbulence, and then... Because, like, also, yeah, I think I was thinking about saving the Ash Blossom anyway. They already have the mats set up in the circular chain blocks. So, like, if they get a plus, they can get diameter in there anyway with Terahertz. Like, okay, this is fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Oh, tier list, yeah. Okay, normal summon, F. Actually, I don't know how much this Preventer is really going to end up helping, but we'll see. I could turn the diameter face down and keep it out of the graveyard. That's actually not a terrible idea. That's probably the best use I'm going to get out of Preventer with this many monsters on the field. Because they can still summon the Sigma, too. Yeah, if I turn diameter face down, it can't get into the graveyard. Let's do it that way. Oh, they contribute it. Never mind. With Alan Burchin. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Oh well. Yeah, there you go. Whoops. It's fine. I mean, the book effect doesn't really significantly stop anything here anyway, just because they have so many... Like, in this situation, they have so many face-up monsters, right? I guess to be fair, this, like, kind of wastes the Alan Burchin effect. Well, it kind of wastes the Sigma effect, too, a little bit here. Because now they're gonna, yeah, always go for a Link summon. Now they can't Sigma. Meh, it's like, it's not nothing, but it's not really much of anything either. So now I'm wondering, should I have just Ash Blossomed? Also debatable. The Ash Blossom could still be better coming up here. We could Ash Blossom, just probably the Terahertz, right? And then that'll end up stopping the Mirror Logic Aggregator. Because they'll still wait until my turn and then send the D-Save Worm. Did it need Sigma? Nah, not really. If it had gotten banished here, it would not have been a big deal. So that doesn't really matter, honestly. Because they have the addition. Doing the Singularity line. Oh wait, no, they're not. Oh no, they're doing the, because have they not used... No, they did use Splash Mage. Oh no, they can do Heat Soul because they have this. But they can't, they can't sign that Conflict. That's what they can't do, because they've already used Splash Mage's effect. Draw obviously resolves. This, on the other hand, I will Ash Blossom. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, like, I never see Math Mech anymore. Maybe I should play this deck today, too. If not today, I'll play it tomorrow. I really want to get into some Math Mech. Super every Samurai hit, I'm going to go back to Math Mech. To Bath Mech. Imperm. Right on time, infinite permanents. Okay, so... Could alert for Airlifter. And then you get Heat Soul draw. Yeah, I like Math Mech a lot. It's a fun deck. There's the Save Worm. Let's see. If I activate this, is there any chance in the world you'll just de-save worm it? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, they have two other face downs in addition to the super facts too. Yeah, I'm not feeling the most optimistic about this game, but I'll keep clicking on cards for a little bit here. Oh, you don't even need to. You have Ash Blossom. God, that's brutal. Okay. Or do they set these in? Left to right. Okay. Was on Pure Snake Eye, but with the hits I feel like I'm going to be forced to invest in Rescue Ace. I mean, I think Pure Snake Eye is still the best deck right now. I could be wrong about that. I could actually very easily see myself being wrong about that, but if Pure Snake Eye is not the best deck right now, it's the second best deck. But I do think it is probably still the best deck. For actually reasons we're kind of seeing right here. I just, hey, also, what's up? Maddie Matronic, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. For reasons we've kind of seen the last couple of games too, like, I think one of the reasons that Pure Snake Eye is probably still the best deck is that it has such a better time going second. Such a better time going second than Rescue Ace does. Also, Rick C44, thank you very much for the follow as well. I hope you are also doing well today. Pure Snake, yeah, I mean, you know, losing a one. I mean, honestly, the hits to, what's it called? The hits to Snake Eye are like kind of comparable to the hits to Math Mech. It's like you lost a couple of, you know, your key starters, right? But that doesn't make your deck enough less consistent that the deck is like bad. Like, honestly, in my Challenger Cup build, right, I wasn't even on 1-for-1. So, like, that's a pretty easy slot in for one of the two cards that I'm taking out, right? I'm just definitely going to put in a 1-for-1. The other card has been a little bit more of a toss-up. I initially tested a, what is it? I tested another copy of Original Sin, but I don't really like that, because I had a lot of games where I ended up with, like, both copies and didn't really need it. So, maybe a third Poplar, but I can also just see putting another Hand Trap with, like, a third effect. Like, in my build, for instance, like, a third Effect Veiler, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I think you probably still just play Synchros. I think that's probably still just the best way to play it. Although the Kashira builds with all links are still good, too. Those builds probably have it even easier, honestly, than Synchro builds as far as losing Losing a Segai Ash and losing a Wanted. I mean, yeah, losing 2 starters matters, like, for your overall consistency, but I don't think it makes, like... I don't think it makes it not a tier 1 deck. If it's not the best deck still, then it's going to be the second best deck and also tier 1. Probably won't craft a 3rd Poplar. I probably wouldn't if I didn't have a 3rd Poplar, but I do already own. I pulled 3, so, and I kept the 3rd one. Just in case I wanted it for, like, reasons. Whitewood. Whitewood is cool. I can't wait for it too. Segai has some cards that are more relevant than others. I mean, Segai, I don't know. It just... They're pretty centric around Segai Ash, like, for specifically opening. But I don't know, I guess Segai Ash isn't really, like, the circular of their archetype, is it? That's interesting, yeah. It's a good point. Alright, let's crush some dreams. I think the last time, the last game was a Persona ranked down game too, so they achieved their dreams. This time we're going first, so let's crush this person's. Alright, Hydrant Preventer, Double C Callby. That's not a bad hand. It's not a bad hand at all. Okay, gimme. Airlifter. Well, Airlifter for emergency, for turbulence, and then Preventer set 4. You know the drill. Wait, we already summoned. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. We had to normal summon the Hydrant. That's a... Whoops. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's not fine, but it is what it is. I could just summon the Preventer here. Would probably be better than passing up with just Link Karibo in terms of, like, not dying. I'll do it. Why not? I'm so used to specialing Hydrant off of just, well, Original Sin that, I forgot it, like, or having Rescue Ace HQ, that's the other thing. That I was like, oh yeah, there's, like, you normal summons, you only get one of those. So what do you do if you open, like, Hydrant and nothing else? Well, Hydrant's not really a starter in this deck, is it? It's more Airlifter that's the starter. That's why we don't really need, like, 1-for-1. I mean, I guess 1-for-1, you know, wouldn't be bad, but... Okay, leading with Divine Temple is interesting. Okay, so we have Maxi and Callby against the Snake Eye matchup. I don't think they should have committed... Well, I mean, it just depends what's in their hand, I guess. I don't know, leading with Divine Temple isn't, like, a bad play. But you might want to, like... Sometimes you might want to put something other than Flamberge in the spell trap. Hydrant's, like, the best card, but at the same time, it's not a one-card combo. Yeah. Very true, very true. Okay, thank God it's Ash Blossom. Because we can call by that. Oh, Bell. Brutal. That's brutal. Oh, man. Alright. I mean, we do have Poplar, yeah, as another 1-for-1 target, but... If I was going to play 1-for-1 in Rescue Ace, then I would definitely play 3... Or another second Poplar, not 3. Main deck's Bell, probably for the cross out. I mean, Bell's also just a good card. Maybe, I was thinking, like, maybe they're on Bells. I want to look at this person's build after this. Because I play Drolls, which not everybody does. I'm like, maybe they're on Bells instead of Drolls or something. Yeah, Bell is good. I mean, Bell is good in general, but also, yes, definitely very good in this format in particular, too. It's extra good in Snake Eye, too, because not only is it pretty good against Snake Eye, but as, like, just happened here, it can stop a lot of the targeted, like, graveyard hate that is particularly good against you as a Snake Eye player. Bell is very underrated, I agree. You know what other Ghost Girl is very underrated is Mourner. I crafted a playset of 3 Mourner for the Challenger Cup for like the best of 3 in Top Cut games. Like especially for games where I knew I was gonna be going second. You know, I would definitely side in Ghost Mourners. Ghost Mourner is just a really, really good card. By the way, like Ghost Mourner is like in a lot of situations it's a better Veiler. And not even just for like the fact that you can discard it instead of having to send it to the graveyard, but also, like, you can use it on your turn. It's better than Imperm sometimes, because you can use it on your turn while you have cards on the field. Mourner's a very, very good card. Mourner getting more recognition in MD now. It is, yeah, definitely. And rightfully so, like I've been saying. Alright. Wait, set one? Why'd you set these in defense mode? Oh, you would have had lethal here. Okay. Sunlight Wolf. I'm not a fan of Sunlight Wolf in pure Snake Eye extra deck. I think even if you're going to play Heat Soul, which I'm also not the biggest fan of, like, you can just make Heat Soul off of IP Linkuriboh. Which they actually could have done that sooner, right? Instead of making Princess, they could have made it right here. I mean, I guess I understand when to get Princess in the yard, but I think there are better extra deck slots. They're just autopiloting the turn 1 combo. Looks like it, yeah. Okay, they had a Diabell in hand as well. No, they're just gonna get Subversion and push back my Linkuriboh. Yep. That'll do it too. Lurking as you play Final Fantasy IV DS. Hell yeah, I love Final Fantasy IV. Alright, you have lethal, but I guess I still have cards in hand. That's fair. Although, really, can you make it a gate in this situation? Not really. Unless you can, like, somehow get Jet Synchron into rotation. Never understood why Final Fantasy IV gets so much love. It's like, it's got really likable characters. It's got cool moments. The story is not the best. Like, I'll definitely give you that. Like, I mean, spoiler alert. Spoiler. Actually, I don't know if who was saying they were playing it. I actually won't say something in case whoever's playing Final Fantasy IV DS is this actually your first time playing it, but I can understand not liking the story. I think it's fine though. I think it's fun. Final Fantasy VI bias. Feel God. I want to look at my last opponent's build. Maybe we'll remember to do that after this game. Oh yeah, 6 is also extremely good. Of course. Very, very good game. I'll probably lead with the Bonfire here. Let's see if they ash this. Okay, doesn't seem like they have an Ash Blossom, or if they do, they're toggling. Which they might be. Give me original. Okay, they have something. Oh, they probably have Valor or Imperm if they only got past priority after a monster hit the field. Oh, After Years. I never finished that. I played, like, the first couple of chapters. The music in that game is really good. There it is. Yep, it was Valor. Alright, so we airlifter for emergency. And I'll just sack off the airlifter and keep the hydrant in play. Oh, it has missables? Crazy missables? Oh, I don't like games that have missables. Feels bad. I mean, I don't know. It's not like a deal breaker for me. I'll sack the one on field. Yeah, I'll hold the one in hand for follow-up plays. It's not necessarily a deal breaker for a game to have missables unless it's like, okay, they're just gonna concede. Unless it's like armor that makes the game not like easy. What am I looking for? Like, if it's like, if it's something that's like really genuinely good and helpful, then that definitely is like a lot more of an issue for me. But I don't really even care if it's an ultimate weapon necessarily. Well, I kind of do, actually. That is what I'm talking about, isn't it? Yeah, if it's like an ultimate weapon or something. Favorite RPG is probably Tales of Symphonia. I've never played Tales of Symphonia, but I've heard lots of good things. I've had it recommended to me a lot. Finally got a Super Poly going second. Not any hand traps, though. It's Snake Eye! Alright, this might be a case where I wish I had the G Golem, or the Agnister Earth Golem. We'll see. Tails also has crazy missables. Excuse me. I was actually thinking about JRPGs a little bit before the stream started, and like when Master Duel came out, I was in the middle of a few different ones that I still haven't finished. Like when Master Duel came out, I was in the middle of a 100% run of Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, and I was like 2/3 of the way through the game too, like 100% up to that point as well. I know that game has missables for the 100%, oh, but only for the 100%. Triangle Strategy, I also got about 3/4 of the way through just the main story, or, you know, the main game, rather, because there's branching story paths, but... And I never finished that. It was fun, though. I liked it. What else was there? Oh, Final Fantasy XII. I never finished Final Fantasy XII. I still need to finish that game. Beat the Wii version of Xenoblade. I've never played the Wii version. I've only played Definitive Edition. Triangle Strategy mentioned away. Triangle Strategy was a cool game. Even if it has a god-awful name. Even if that game has like one of the worst names for a game I've ever heard in my life. It's a good game. Triangle Strategy. Wait, they didn't bring back their Flamberge. Oh wait, they still use Oak's effect, right? Yes, Matt stream win. Where? Oh wait, what are they doing? Okay, they're doing a whole heck of a line here. Is it early a Cyberse monster? It is. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Got it. I always forget about that. Oh, and you're just gonna send the Flamberge in the spell trap to summon the Flamberge from the deck to place the IP. Okay, okay. Currently going through a Dragon Quest style NES game based on Romance in the Three Kingdoms. I've never heard of Romance in the Three Kingdoms. Oh wait, no, that's not. I think I know what that is actually. Wait, is that like a? Am I stupid? Romance of the... It's a novel. Okay, yeah. I was like... That's a book, right? Wow, Super Poly actually kind of goes crazy here. Yeah, if I do it right now, they don't even get a draw? What should I... Okay, let's... So they'll get to summon. They'll summon Ash, Oak, Poplar. They'll still have access to IP through the field spell. Okay, I'm not gonna Super Poly right this second. Yeah, the Golem would go crazy right now, though. Oh my god. I could eat IP and Heat Soul here. You can also eat Amble Whale and IP if they make that instead. Oh, yeah. I wish I would have put that in my extra deck right now. I mean, this is a common matchup, too. Like, maybe I should just be playing it. Alright, let's start with Bonfire. And Poplar F. I already have Original Sin, but I could just Subversion here. Meow. Oh, they're IPing already. Okay. We have Callby for the Flamberge. This is fine. This is good. This is really good, actually. What are you making? Memory Reform? Yeah, that's fine. Pitch Poplar. Okay. How about no? How about no? How about no? No. Should I make Mud Dragon? Oh, they haven't drawn yet? I didn't realize they hadn't drawn yet. Should I make Mud Dragon? I think the answer is no. I don't have to, so I won't. Let's save the Super Poly. I thought you were streaming this weekend. Yeah, I streamed on Sunday. It was going to be on Saturday, but I postponed it to Sunday. But yeah, we did viewer duels on Sunday. No, I never put the VOD up. That's right. That's probably why you didn't see it there. Okay, early in the spell trap. They've not used Divine Temple. But you already activated Heat Soul. And Nightmare Unicorn. So you can't proc early, I don't think. Okay, if I normal summon Hydrant here, I can add Turbulence, Super Poly, Pitch Preventer. Let's do it that way. That's fine. We're just getting Turbulence, right? Because we've already summoned and we already have Preventer. We could actually super poly away 2 of their... Oh, we have Original Sin as well. That will also put Hydrant in the yard. Yay! Okay. Alright. Let me think for a second. So, if I super poly Pitch Preventer, I can actually fuse their Heat Soul and Airly, and then I can Original Sin away the Hydrant for even like another Hydrant, and then Turbulence. Well, I wonder if I should super poly away... Well, no, I have to super poly away the Preventer, right? To get 2 Rescue Ace cards in the yard? Yeah. Correct. They can't do anything... Oh, I make Gerber right here with these 2. Because they are both Cybers. Yeah, they already used their Heat Soul, so Airly didn't actually even have a negate, but I think we still do it this way. The only thing that loses us the game right now is Nibiru. Yeah. That sounds about right. Let's really hope they don't have it. Let's get our set 4 in. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Because we can climb up to access code, I believe. Oh yeah, because they have Heat Soul in the yard, so we can definitely climb up to access code. We'll also have both Rescue and Alert. So yeah, this should not be a problem at all. Okay, let's, yeah, let's just rescue. We don't even have to Heat it. We can just rescue for their Heat Soul here. Oh yeah, they're only at 63 as well. Let's draw a card while we're at it. The old yoinkity sploinkity, as it were. Chain block with access codes, they can't respond. Cool. Oh, yeah, that was a really early IP from them. That's also why I don't like IP for Nightmare Unicorn. It's so low impact. Underworld Goddess is such higher value. I want to look at both our last opponent's lists, actually, real quick. What's up? Is there a Falcon? Not the last opponent, but the last 2 Snake Eyes. Okay, so they were on Cashiras. Oh, they were playing 44? I didn't even notice. They're on Cashiras. They're still playing 3 Snake Eye Ash. They're playing Birch. They're on 3 Poplar, too. That's a lot. I mean, this person definitely just trims this, and I don't think needs to put any more cards in afterward. I mean, 42 isn't terrible, but, like, I have 2 Royal DMLs? Wow. I mean, I have 2 Royal Bonfires, so... I have a Royal Call by, too. Look at that. Yogi Smoky might sound a little risque. Okay, this one was 41 cards. They were on the Bells. That's right. They're on 3 Original Sin, too. That's really interesting. Oh, they're playing Exceeds. I don't think these are correct. I don't think they're terrible, the rank 1s. You definitely don't need 2 of them. You don't need multiples. I think Downer playing that in addition is greedy as well. Like, I think if you're going to do rank 1 Zeus, it's probably just Nightingale Zeus. What are they not playing? How do they have room for all this? Oh, they're not playing Goddess. They're not playing Access Code. They're not playing... What else are they not playing? Well, obviously they're not playing Synchros. How do you even go into that consistently? I don't know. Triple Bell is overkill. Triple Bell is like kind of one of the things I have least, I don't know, I could say quote unquote issue with in this deck. Only 1 Flamberge too. I mean, the extra deck is, I think, a little more odd. Avermax as well. I mean, like, what situation are you gonna IP Avramax? Celine, yeah, they're not playing Celine. Because, well, they don't have access code. I guess if you're not playing access code, you don't really need Celine then, but I think that'd be better than, like, you know, these two, for example. Anyway. I just want to look at their builds. I want to see that other person's build again real quick, actually. The cashier. I want to see their extra deck again. This extra deck is fine. This is the other person wasn't on Nightmare Phoenix, which is really good. This extra deck is totally fine. They were actually playing Underworld Goddess, but they went into Nightmare Unicorn instead. I don't think that was right. I think they should have waited and gone into Underworld Goddess. I'm looking at people's lists. Wow, been guzzling down that water tonight. I might need to go get more. I usually don't even need to refill once in a stream, but this will be my second refill halfway in already. Oh no, I'm hydrating. Alright, going second in a very much handful of gas into Draw Phase Wanted. Alright. No Goblin mode. I'm actually doing pretty good about my posture tonight. Haven't been catching myself in Goblin mode too much. Goddess eating the opponent's monster is such high value. It eats the... Oh, we can Airlifter for Hydrant? That doesn't really do anything. Nah, we're good. Yeah, eating the monster, you don't have to discard a card. Underworld Goddess is harder to out. It negates their graveyard effects. If you time it well, you can negate cards on the field too. Especially if you can, like... Oh my god, especially in the mirror match, like, the timing of IP matters so much going for an Underworld Goddess. Like, if you can IP on the same chain link that, for example, Flamberge is about to bring back too, well, at that point, they've probably already activated their effect, so it doesn't really matter that much, but, if your opponent's, like, specialing an Oak, right? Like, okay, let's say they're activating Snake Eye Ash's effect, right? Like, if you IP on the same chain link, then for Underworld Goddess, the Underworld Goddess will be on the same chain link as the Oak, and not only do you negate the Oak's effect to bring a monster back, that'll also negate the effect to send two to summon one. Which will, like, that'll just win you the game right there, because then they can't really make any more plays. They'd be stuck on... Well, I mean, to be fair, they could go into a Hita, but at that point, you probably still have Princess that you haven't procced yet, so when they summon the Hita, you'll Princess... I mean, I've done this exact line, like, so many different times in the Challenger Cups and on Ladder, the line I'm describing here. I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm not gonna use Airlifter. Yeah, no, Underworld Goddess is insane. That card is so good, and the fact that, like, not only is it not considered a staple, but I think it's still, like, in the minority, like, under 50%. Actually, I should look at that. Is it still in under 50% of builds? I want to look on both Untapped and Master Duel meta. Don't sleep on Underworld Goddess. That card is insane. Any deck that plays IP should probably have an Underworld Goddess in the extra too. Honestly. Okay, for Untapped. Okay, 77.3. Yeah, that sounds right. Master Duel meta is still loading. When's the next time you will not see a Snake Eye on ladder? Oh, they're making Proxy F Magician. That's interesting. I looked away for a moment. I came back to this. What are they gonna fuse for? I wonder if they're... Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. What are they cooking? Oh, it's okay. It's Volcanic. It's Volcanic Snake Eye. Got it. I've actually seen a build like this before. Okay, an 89%. I was gonna say, I remember looking at one point and seeing Underworld Goddess in like 40% of Snake Eye decks, and I'm like, that's not right. You always play this card. It's so good. You're getting FTK'd, I think? Oh, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Oh my god, I am getting FTK'd. Is this with the yeah, this thing. The Emperor, that's what it's called. Oh, this is my first time. This is my first time getting a Volcanic FTK'd. I'm actually pretty excited. Let's see this. Oh, for the Blaze Phoenix, of course. Of course. It's a machine and a pyro. Time to scoop it up. I want to watch it. I want to see. Oh, for the princess, for the Blaze Phoenix, and you can burn again. So that's 21, 21, 42, plus the trap card, plus the Emperor is lethal, right? Because the Emperor also, for each banished pyro monster, no? Unless they can just give this 400 more attack, were they supposed to do like another Link Summon? Or two? No. Okay, they're still going. Oh, it's like, okay, it can summon itself from the yard. There we go. There's the extra damage, and then yep. Yeah, and then they have the Blazing the Thing set. Bet they're happy you're not scooping. Probably, yeah. It's like, how often do you actually get to play this out? They're really gonna do they're doing the maximum amount of damage. That's really funny. What if I, like, just negated this somehow? Nah, I'll take it. Alright. I probably made that person's day. Alright, let me go get yet more water. And I shall be back momentarily. Okay. Tell what you second epic. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. How are we doing on replays? How many of those do I have saved up? Okay, I have at least 4. That's good. Are there any other games I played recently that I want to save? Hang on. I need match history. No, not especially. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to switch to a different deck or if I want to keep playing Rescue Ace. I want to keep playing Rescue Ace, I think, for at least a little bit longer. Maybe we'll, like, end by building some decks for tomorrow's stream. Like, Pearly and Mathmech, I think, are going to be 2 of the next things I probably play. Getting games for videos. Or, no, I said that right. Yeah, I did. Sometimes I say getting videos for games. Another hand with no hand traps. So you should play my deck, Smile. Oh. How are you feeling about only one Poplar? Seems like a risk to me since you're drawing and going first makes bottom and fire utterly useless. Oh, it's Punk. Hell yeah. I love Punk. I was a little concerned about that, but I think in Best of One that doesn't matter quite as much. Okay, I could Airlifter for Preventer, but that doesn't do anything because I don't have another way to get another Rescue Ace on the field, so I will not activate Airlifter here. Let's first into the graveyard, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn this off. I don't think I'm going to use Airlifter at all here. Whoa. Was that... that was Earthsarctic Radiation. I thought I recognized that card. You know this deck? I've never played against Earth's Arctic before. Have I never? I'm sure I have at least once. Let's see. Oh, somebody subbed. Why didn't that go off? That's like a... I have that... I don't know if anybody else has that problem with Twitch. I saw the banner, but it doesn't tell me... It not only does it come up in my alert box, but it doesn't even come up in my activity feed. Also, they're making a pep against me right now. So... Apologies to whoever subbed. I didn't quite see who it was there. Twitch didn't tell me, and will still not tell me. It was me. I did a Prime sub. Thank you, Arcane Ape. I super appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, their play ended up being Pep Pass. Also, welcome to the game, Ash Blossom. You are right on time. Let's go normal summon Airlifter, right? Yeah, we lead with Airlifter here, I think. They didn't know the combo? Oh, is there a combo line they could have done? Ash Blossom, I'm gonna let that go. I'm not even gonna call by that, because, like, I can still Original Sin for Hydrant and use that to add Turbulence. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about this for a second. If I let this go, I Original Sin or Airlifter away for Hydrant. Hydrant F to add... I'd have to add Turbulence, but I wouldn't really... Oh, but then I could go into Link Kuriboh and summon... But is that even good under Pep, or into Pep? Summon Turbulence. And then... Let's see. I still have to deal with this Pep, though. Because, like, the other option is to negate it, grab the emergency. That doesn't really do that much for me, does it, though? I'm gonna let it go. Sire Thickums, thank you very much for the follow. Have to goddess or hit yourself? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. Okay. Yeah, see, that follow came through. I don't know why. It's always Arcane Apes resub, too, I feel like. That's cute. I could... That's not good, though, is it? I was like, I could summon Poplar, add Ram. Could summon Poplar in attack mode, F to add Subversion, ram it into Pep, and then use it to the Subversion to push back the Pep. But I think the Hydrant has to be better, right? Take 1 billion damage. That's true too, but I'm almost less concerned about that. So, like, okay, but if I summon a Hydrant here, then again we go into Lake Kuriboh, we Turbulence, we set a bunch, and then we just ram the. Well, at that point we still have to ram the Turbulence into. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it that way. That's fine. Pep goes up to 47, you'd be fine. Yeah, but this way I take less damage and I also set 4. So it's definitely better to do it this way. Alright, there's the Link Kuriboh. And Turbulence. For you two. And then we can, on our opponent's turn, like during their draw phase, we can bring back the Turbulence, and then that'll make our back rows live. Wait, uh-oh. Oh, it's Ghost Ogre. Well, I'm really glad I didn't use Call By earlier. Wait, what should I have waited for, Sarah? Oh, they conceded. Yeah, okay, so wait, yeah, Link off. Link off Turb and Link Kuriboh, summon Preventer. Crash Preventer. Summon Hydrant with Preventer. Ah! Extinguish Pep. That was the line. That was it. That was good. It didn't matter. It didn't matter for that one game, but the knowledge is going to be very useful for future games. I definitely wanted to hear her out and see what her line was there. Hell yeah, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, link off Turban Link Kuriboh, summon Preventer, Crash Preventer. We'd also still have whatever we link them off into as well. Yeah, that was definitely the way to do it. All right, going second, we have Ash Blossom here. Takes a village. It takes a resident deck expert. But I mean, really, yeah, it does take a village because like we all, of course, accumulate our knowledge from others over time, as well as adding our own into the mix. Alright, I'm gonna Ash this Rhino Heart. I know I said earlier in the stream that you should Ash the Shiren F, but if they're gonna Rota for a Rhino and then normal it... Okay, they have Call By anyway. It's like, there's enough of the time that ends their turn that I think it's worth going for it. If I'm forced to Pep pass, I usually don't pump up Pep. Yep, I've done that before too, for sure. Link off into Unicorn, spin the back row, link off Unicorn Hydrant for Apo. Makes sense. Yeah, that all makes sense. So yeah, I think, Earth Golem, Adonister, and Selene are two of the cards I'm most looking at for the extra deck. Could see a world where you don't play Sprite Elf, could see a world where you don't play Heat Soul, but those are both very good cards as well. As well as Selene and the Earth Golem. Selene's more of a consideration for me, I think, than the Earth Golem. I think she would definitely come up more. But we're also not playing Veilers, so maybe not even that much more. If we play Selene, I think we definitely cut in Veilers for some amount of imperms. But it's definitely not required to play Selene. Oh, it's interesting. It's tier cash with Rise Heart. Okay, so they're like... They have an extended cash share. How many cards are in their deck? 40? Interesting. Diablo, your only target for Selene? Yeah, that's why we would cut in Veilers if we played Selene. Selene is like pretty situational in this deck, but not in this play session, but in the last one I did, I remember having a game where I wanted Selene. I wish I'd had her. I don't think one game is this, like, you know, enough of a reason to include a card necessarily, but it's all worth keeping in mind, you know. They added Havness, set 2 and pass. I think this one's a loss. Probably. But let's play it out a little bit. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Let's use that now against Roll Close. Do people know to save target negation for Turb, or is that not common enough to proxy F into Mud Dragon to insulate? Is that overkill? I don't think that's necessarily overkill. I think not everybody saves it for Turbulence. You should generally, but that is definitely why proxy F Magician is worth consideration in Rescue Ace for that reason. Yes, I don't necessarily think that's overkill. Especially if you're playing Super Poly and you're like already on Mud Dragon anyway. Yeah, you should definitely save effect negation for Turbo. Crime on the Poplar. That is A-okay. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna have to be fine. We still have DML. Probably just pitch the Turbo. Oh, and we can Ash the... oh, Mudora. That's a little... Wait, that's fine, isn't it? So, okay. We DML pitch Turbulence for Original Sin for Hydrant. We already normal summoned. That's the problem. I mean, we'll play it out. Let's play it out. Ah, that Mudora. They had to pitch a Mudora. Well, I don't even know if, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, because we know about the Havness. We have the Ash Blossom for it. Mudorable. How are you the first person I've ever heard say that? In all of tier format, nobody came up with Mudorable. That's good. I like that. Oh, wait, it resolved? Huh? Did I get call by it or something? I thought I didn't call by it. Did they call by it? I don't remember. They did, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just set this and then... Oh, they milled Shiren too? Oh yeah, it's super Jover. Because they have a Rhino Heart in the... Oh, they don't have a Rhino Heart. Okay, if they can't make Kaleido, it might not be the most... They're gonna Rolk. We impermed Rolk. Rolk is negated. But I don't even think if Original Sin was enough here, it would... Well, I don't think it's gonna be enough, is what I'm getting at. Oh, the Imperm was crossed out? Oh, that's right, yeah. Glad you are paying better attention than I am. Yeah, no, it's definitely Jover then, because, yeah, we'll just flip this up and then... Oh, let's get negated and I'll hit the surrender button. Yep. I'll keep playing with Rescue Ace, though. I want to just, I want to learn this deck more. So that way I can learn how to play against it better. I think Math Mech is probably going to be the deck we end up playing tomorrow. Could also do Pearly. I should do a poll tomorrow and see what the people want. The people. But yeah, I was thinking we could maybe... Oh, I already said this. We could maybe end the stream by building both of those decks. This hand is pretty good. Zeolintus plus Fire Engine is so strong, but it's win more. My vote is Blue Eyes. Alas, it's not one of the options. Max C in response to Bonfire. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna have to be fine. Let me think. So, if I special Poplar... Original, oh my god, I'd have to give them at least 3 draws to Turbulence set 4. I already have Maxi and Super Poly. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna add this and not activate it. Yeah, I'd rather play with Maxi and Super Poly into their 5 cards than also have Turbulence set 4. Maybe have Turbulence set 4 if they don't have a Disruption into their 9 cards. That 9 is a lot. That's a lot of cards. Hey, speak of the devil. Finished Blue Eyes Synchron. I will say, Blue Eyes gets to play Assault Synchron, which is one of my favorite cards, so it does have that going for it. Okay, there's the Ash Blossom. I wonder, let me think about when the best time to super poly is gonna be. Are these both light? I think they are. They are both light. Let's see what they add off of circular first. Okay, they added equation. So if I super poly now, their sigma gets banished. They haven't normal summoned, right? No, they haven't. If they overlay into Alimbertion, that'll give them another search for diameter. I'm gonna super poly now. I'm gonna hedge. I think this might be correct. Let's get rid of rescue here. Risky? I think, well, because here's the thing. If I leave those two up, they overlay for Alimbertion and they add diameter, then they and Alimbertion is Earth. I know that much. So then they normal diameter. They already added equation. I think by doing it any later, they just have an additional body, which makes it more likely for them to be able to have plays, which is why I think it might be correct to actually do it now. I mean, if they pass back over to us. Okay. Wait, that actually might be a real thing. If they have Parallel Exceed, they could go into Shit, that's exactly what's happening. They might not even need Parallel Exceed. No, they don't need Parallel Exceed because they have Equation. Oh, please don't flip Parallel Exceed. Okay, cool. Alright. We're not... I don't think we're dead. Okay, Splash Mage into Link Decoder, into Transcode, into Terahertz, but that doesn't have Trample. So I don't think we're dead. I think we live. Yeah, even if they made access code, they wouldn't be able to lethal here either. Unless this is like addition or subtraction. Then we lose. Okay, good, it's not. It's funny, I mean, I know I'm using the name player, but like, I've been stream snipe enough to almost not want to say what I think the correct line for them to do is, honestly. Yeah, okay, this is Terahertz, which we can deal with. We'll get a draw, in addition to our draw for turn, which will make it easier to play through as well. The Rescue Ace background noise, yeah, it's just adding a little bit of 4D effects, I guess. Mew. Mew. Probably such a good mate. Live near a fire station myself, great for immersion. Yep, I got one just down the road. Hydrant mate win. I was actually talking about that last week on stream. Hydrant would be a very good mate, because it could do like the little screen projection in like in the art that it does here. It could throw out like little different screens when you click on it. Oh, they are making the access code. Okay. Was not made with Update Jammer. So we will in fact be living. Also drawing a card. Rhoda's interesting. We don't have to lead with Poplar. Set one, okay. We don't know what either of these are. One of them is a Heat Soul Draw, and I think one of them was just left over in hand. Right on time, Ash Blossom. Okay. Nice forward pointing Leak Arrow. I actually don't have Anima in this extra deck. But it would be very good here. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, so let me think about this for a moment. I could I could actually Rhoda for Impulse, and then normal summon Poplar, go for Original Sin for Hydrant, but that uses my normal summon. So even if I... Well, no, we still Hydrant and then add... Because we have Rescue in the yard. So we could still add, like... We have Emergency, too. I think I'm going to get Impulse here, actually. Is that better than Airlifter? If I'm not going to normal summon anyway? I think it is. I'm going for it. Again, we also just have Emergency in hand, so... I definitely feel like we can play... Yeah, this is fine. Actually, you surely have a fire monster in here, don't you? Oh, yeah, you have Heat Soul, even. Ooh, you have Heat Soul. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's summon... Turb. If you added Lifter, you could have dodged the Imperm. Oh, because I have the Emergency in hand. I could have normaled Airlifter, and then, yeah, dodged Imperm. That makes sense. Alright, let me set you. And you. And you. And you. Oh, you can, wait. I thought if you right-clicked, it did it automatically. It wasn't doing it there. Maybe it's a setting I have to do. Alright, I can Hita for their Heat Soul, and then draw, and then make my access code. That sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Right-click off of them? Oh, was I right-clicking on them? I don't want to activate Poplar here, actually. Because they'll just eat a Spell Trap Zone. What does that summon? Anything fun? No. Just like a IP. Nah, I'm good. I'm not used to that popping up, though. Two can play at this game. I'll even use your Heat Soul. Behold, opponent. Now you're the one at 1,700 life points. Haha! Except, unlike you, I have 4 back rows. Alright, let's definitely make our trap cards live. Oh, it adds it to hand, that's right. Oh, that's fine. No, because we summon Impulse. Or we add Impulse, rather. And then we can Impulse and make our... Yeah. I knew I had a way to do it in my head. We also have Emergency as well. We have multiple ways we could do it. We also have Ash Blossom. Diameter. Yeah, this is fine. Because check this out. I'm going to Impulse... Just get Hydrant for the bonus effects. Destroy, can't use the effects. I could also negate and say no material. I could also just wait for them to Link Summon, which I think is actually what I'm just going to do here. Because, wait, have they already used Alimbertion? Well, I can just negate that as well. Yeah, this is fine. I'll let them go into something and then negate that. Yeah, here's Alan Bershin. Oh, they have the Omni, though. That's right. Well, okay, you know what? We'll use Ash Blossom on the Surge, and then when they use the Omni, we'll extinguish it. They threaten battle? That's fine. They can battle over Hydra, and then I just crack back with Access Code and win. Oh, we'll contain it, not extinguish. I always get the names of these cards mixed up. Oh, Crossout Designator. That's a little different. Because now they can still use the diameter. That's fine. You know what? Okay, let me, Certifying monster opponent controls cannot attack. Its effects are negated if you control Hydra and can be used as a material. Yeah, I'm gonna activate this anyway. They'll negate it with diameter. I'm gonna let that go, and then I'll still have Extinguish up. I don't need to Extinguish right this second. I can wait. They don't have Sigma in the yard, which is really good for me. It means they're reliant on whatever they're adding to go into plays. So I probably should just let this chain link go in the first place. Well, I didn't think they'd have a crossout as a thing. And we were just going to stop it from being used as a material altogether. That's why we did it this way. Okay, yeah, now they get subtraction, summon subtraction, go for G-Golem, I pop the G-Golem, and then they don't have anything. If they threaten to go to battle, I can just pop one of their things, and then they still won't be able to summon G-Golem. Summon a level 4 lower Mathmech monster from your hand or graveyard. That's fine. Pop the Alan Bershin, so subtraction, nothing or subtraction would also have to stop the... subtraction can summon off of my monsters. That's actually what they did on my access code. There's the G-Golem. This is what I've been waiting for. Alright. And even if they had a way to bring it back, they would not be able to use the effects of G-Golem this turn. So, we're good. Alright. Yeah, we did it. God, I love the Pearly Mate! Don't tell Sprite Blue, though. You guys cannot tell Sprite Blue that I have a new favorite mate. Alright. Let's see how we open here. Taking the first turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Great hand. Legally not allowed to use anything with the bicycle mate. Friendship ended with Sprite Blue. No, you can have multiple friends. Which is transformed into happiness. That is a bit of a missed opportunity, I feel, to not make it one of the deluxe mates and have it transform. Still on Baguska myself. Also a very good bait. Mates have been pretty good lately. A little annoying that I have to do this, but I will. Yeah, that'd be cool if it could turn into, like, randomly one of the different forms. Yeah, a little annoying to have to call by Maxi when I have one in hand. In other metas and other matchups, I would have actually chained the Maxi. Oh, they have Imperm too. Okay, that's fine. I would have chained the Maxi to the call by. If, like, for example, we're in tier 0 meta, I would definitely would have done it there. Alright, we summon Hydrant, add Airlifter pass. Link into Link Karibo, I guess. We could put Poplar in the spell trap if we use it to make Link Karibo, which I think we will. We could also add, like, Impulse. Would not be bad. Oh, we should just add Impulse, right? Preventer to keep playing. But we don't really play into anything with Preventer is the thing. I mean, we definitely always summon this. And we definitely always activate. I mean, like, yeah, we could link and then summon Preventer, but again, I don't think that really... I mean, we could go into Promethean Princess. But do we have a way to get it into the yard? Okay, let's actually think about this for a second. So if we... They don't have, like, an Ash Blossom or anything, so... We make a Link to... We banish the Hydrant, we summon Preventer, we Promethean Princess for Preventer... And then... We don't really have much follow-up after that, though. Like, we could make a Sunlight Wolf and have Princess set up. But is that worth cutting? Because that also cuts us off from future plays. God, if we had... Because I'm also thinking about Impulse here to maybe summon Preventer during the opponent's turn. As more disruption. That would also make it more likely for the Hydrant to live. I'm going to add Impulse here. And I think I will make Link Karibo, but I don't think I'm actually going to put Poplar in the spell trap. Is that correct? To not put Poplar in the spell trap. I think it's far more likely that I regret it than I don't, honestly. Alright. Also, they're only going to be on 4 cards, which is definitely not bad. It is, again, annoying that we can't use Maxi, but... Extravagance. Ooh. We might not actually activate Impulse on this turn. If they're gonna extrav. That's interesting. Condemned Witch. This card is normal summoned. You can add one forbidden quick play spell from your deck to your hand. This is a win, so we always do this. I think it's stunned too. I think you're right. They have Ash Blossom. Okay. Do I care about them adding a forbidden quick play spell? Chalice, Droplet, Lance, Dress is irrelevant. I'm gonna do it. It was their normal summon. It's probably stun, which means they probably won't have another summon. And I can see a world where I regret it. So I'll do it. Like, I would hate to, like, peel an Airlifter off the top just to have it get negated. Makes it sound like they're searching something on the ban list. That's funny. Okay, I think you just concede. What? I did not feel like I was in a winning position there at all. But that's 100% fine with me. I will say, the Hydrant was safe, so maybe I was actually in a really good winning position there. Let me see their deck real quick. Because I can protect the Hydrant, because, it was Nimlaria. Oh. Wild. Okay, they had Chalice and Lance. Can we see Bear's deck list? Yeah, totally. I want to look at this for a sec real quick. Yeah, it's just Nimlaria. With Lightning Storm, Mageki Duster. Again, the Forbidden. Also, the Light Barrier statue, too, is interesting. Oni reference. Hang on, who... It wasn't this list we wanted, right? That's just Mathmech. It was this one, I think. No. Wow, look at this extra deck. Oh, that's not a bad Super Poly target. Oh, they have Blaze Phoenix in here? No, we wanted the Bears list, which was... I don't remember which one. Let's keep looking through them. Here it is. McPolar, McCantus, Bright Ursark. Oh my god. What is this card? Ultimate Bright Knight Ursurtron Alpha. Always an Ursarctic and a Drytron card coming almost under set. Special summon by card effect if you control an Ursarctic or Drytron monster except this card. Special summon from your hand, you can add an Ursarctic or Drytron spell or trap card. That's cute. They don't play the link between Punk and Ursarctic. Are they not cooking? Are they missing some vital ingredients in the kitchen here? Ursarctic Departure. Discard one card, add 2 Ursarctic monsters from your deck to your hand. Hey, TG has this card too. It's funny how, like, a deck can look so competent, but just by glancing at their effects. I mean, not to say, I don't know. I don't know if incompetent is the right word to describe Ursarctic. Maybe it's efficient at what it does. It's just that what it does isn't, like, the best, but... To be fair, I don't know that much about the deck. Oh no, the season's down. Results currently being tallied, so we can't rank up anymore. If we can't rank up anymore, let's just deck build then. Incompetent is the correct word to describe Ursarctic. Well, incompetent I feel like means more like it can't really accomplish its goals. I think it might be more of a question of, are the goals that Ursarctic is trying to accomplish worth trying to accomplish? I'm going to throw together a couple of lists here for tomorrow's stream. I'm going to put together Mathmech and Pearly, since the results are being tallied for ladder. I mean, we could still play. Actually, hang on. Let me see something real quick. I was gonna say, I saved a couple more games. But the funny bear! Very funny bear. Hang on, how many, this last game we played. Oh yeah, duh, that was the one against Simlaria. And we saved this one. Penn Mason, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Maybe I'll just play, like, one more game for fun, and then we'll deck build, and then we'll call it. It's like, we can still do testing, even if the, you know, if we can't rank up anymore. I did want to get to at least Master 2, though, to be able to get some amount of gems, but, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. We do love funny bears. Bears are cute. Bears are a good animal. I mean, that implies that there's bad animals. There's no such thing as an inherently bad animal. Another all-gas hand. Going second. I forgot to add that qualifying statement. Hey, speaking of Pearly. Honestly, yeah, even mosquitoes. I mean, that's the thing about animals, right? They're all just doing animal things. There's not anything evil inherently about what they do. I remember when I was a kid. Actually, hang on. What do we have in hand? Do we have anything worth summing off of Airlifter? Nah. Okay, I'll toggle off then. When I was a kid, I would watch those, like, you know, Planet Earth on, like, Discovery Channel and stuff. And I remember, like, you know, because they would film, like, this would have been before drones, right? So they probably filmed from a helicopter. Anyway, they're filming, like, an aerial shot of, I think it's like a wolf about to take down, like, an antelope or something. It's, you know, some nature shit. And as a kid, you know, I'm obviously cognizant of the fact that there's a crew filming, so I would have this reaction of like, why don't they save it? I was like, why aren't they helping the animal? But it's like, because, you know, then you become an adult and you realize like, oh yeah, because that entirely defeats the purpose of what they're doing. I think it was like a baby goat getting chased by a wolf or something. I think it was on planet Earth. Don't mess with nature. Yeah, it's like, you know, as a kid, it's like, you know, it's so easy to be like, oh, the wolf is evil because it's trying to kill the goat, the baby goat. But it's like, that's nature. Yeah, imagine if they did intervene and being the wolf and all of a sudden this, like, giant metal thing descends from the heavens to, like, stop you. That'd be wild. That was a very good kitty they had, by the way. It revealed the field spell and Eep. More notably, the field spell. Reintroduced wolves in Colorado. Pretty cool. Well, that's the funny thing about wolves, right? Like, the reason wolves aren't really as much of a thing is because, like, you know, people back in the day just kind of like killed them all because they were like, oh, these things are bad. But it's like, no, you just gotta like leave them alone, and they're pretty chill. As long as you don't fuck with them, they don't usually come and fuck with you. But like, you know, especially back when they were like colonizing North America. You know, back then, back in like the, you know, the 1700s or whatever, it was like, oh, one wolf was spotted. All right, everyone go get your fucking rifles and we'll kill every one of them within like a mile radius of here. Too stupid to understand keystone species. Well, that's the thing about wolves too. Like, I don't remember if it was just an article I read or a YouTube video I watched, but like, the reports of wolf attacks back in the day were, like, greatly exaggerated. Like, it really would be somebody saw a wolf, like, off in the tree line, it darted and ran away, and then they would run into their village and be like, it's mowing my sheep, we gotta go after it! And then again, cue everyone in the village going out and killing every wolf that's in a mile radius, you know? Like, that happened a lot. That happened a lot back in the day. Crocodile versus hippo, always portrayed for the hippos losing. Yeah, the hippo often wins that matchup. I mean, yeah, I guess people didn't know better a lot of the time, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I feel like you don't have to have a lot of knowledge to be like, hey, if this animal isn't doing anything to me, maybe I shouldn't go kill it for no reason. But at the same time, it's also different mindsets. It was a long time ago, you know? Oh, they didn't set the Eep. I just realized that. So they don't actually have an Exploit Noir here. Wait. Wait, isn't this just fine? Like, they get to draw two, but isn't that it? Because this doesn't do anything during my turn. Yeah. What happened while we were chatting? I thought we were going to chat into an Exploit Noir that we might have to play around, but we chatted into a draw two and nothing else. Pearly's strongest player? Yeah, I guess. Oh, I should have, oh, I can't want to because I don't have Diabell in my deck. Right, I couldn't have. Okay. Let's Bonfire. Ew. Oh yeah, I was gonna say too, because you were talking about like hippos versus crocodile and the hippo one. I remember watching, I think it was the sequel to Planet Earth they made like in 2017 or whatever, where like there's the bit about the jaguars that I can never know how to pronounce that word. Jaguar. Well, jaguar is the US pronunciation. And then Jaguar is like I think the European pronunciation. There's like that bit about like the male jaguars that like hunt alligators, because even though they're God, I keep getting screwed up on that now. Even though they're jaguars, they're too slow and bulky to actually hunt the capybaras like the females are. So the males actually eat alligators, which is the most metal thing ever. It's really cool. I don't even, like, need the original sin here. I'm just gonna get... Well, I have Diabell, too, so I will just get this. What's up, Zombie Cupid? Cuplid? Is that an L? Zombie Cuplid? Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Ah, this makes me want to watch... It's been a minute since I've watched... Well, I like Planet Earth, but, the ocean version... What's that called? It's not Blue Planet, is it? Yeah, it is Blue Planet, I think. With David Attenborough. It's like my favorite nature documentary series to watch. Planet Earth 2 actually has a really cool segment where... Because, like, every episode is about different biomes, and one of the biomes they cover is, like, cities, like, urban environments. And I'm like, that's actually pretty cool. Love this game? Hell yeah, me too. Jaguars have 1500 PSI bite force, the alligator is fucked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No amount of scales will stop that. Well, I guess some amount would, but not the amount that they have. I guess just roll summon Airlifter here. You know what? I could also just special Diabell too. Let's see if they negate that. I kind of like that. Let's send the want. Oh yeah, let's definitely send the wanted in our hand, because then we'll get a draw as well. Yep, phenomenal. I said that and then it looked right over at you, but I don't know if you typed that first, so it might have looked like I read that, but... we're setting Subversion, right? Yeah. It's why a lot of the time, like, in pure Snake Eye, I don't even mind opening Subversion if I have Wanted or Diabell, because then you just pitch the Subversion and then you get a draw. Okay, we just got another emergency. Alright, I'm gonna just normal summon Airlifter before I commit to flipping up Subversion. Alright, definitely give me the field spell here. I don't even really need to do Rescue Ace stuff to win out from here, honestly. Like, I have a pretty easy time just going for an access code line at this point. Does Subversion trigger the Pearly spells? I don't think it does. Leaves the field. Leaves the field. I don't think it does. Let's do some science. Let's find out. Yeah, because it didn't leave the field. Haha, didn't leave the field! Didn't leave the field. Alright, let's, Hita. Darsh V33, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Gimme your Ash Blossom. I'll just make an Nightmare Unicorn. Alright, and then F. Get rid of you. Oh, that procs something. Target another Ghost Trick card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. I do not care about that. That is completely fine. Alright, access code with you and you. And access F on the Nightmare Unicorn. And then Turbulence. Wee! Or should I say wee wee? Yeah, I don't know what their reward was. I wonder, like, did they just not... Well, the thing is, if you open Sleeping Memory, the first card they played was Sleeping Memory. That's why I was like, okay, so they can make an exploit Noir, because they have Sleeping Memory and I don't have any disruption. And then they started doing Ghost Trick stuff too, so I was like, okay, they definitely have plays here. But then, yeah, like Toad said, we like looked back and then they didn't have much of a board. Alright, let's build a couple of decks real quick, and then we'll call it. There's no card named Fusion, if that's what you're asking. There's a Fusion card in Rush Duel. Well, I mean, also, Polymerization is called Fusion in the OCG, so there is that. It's just called Fusion. Or like Yugo, the Japanese word for Fusion. Because then there's also the Rush Duel card Fusion, which in the OCG, I think you use the English pronunciation of the word Fusion. Because that's actually a different card, because the Rush Duel card Fusion only fuses on the field. It's not like Poly, it doesn't also fuse from hand. So I think there are two different Fusion cards, which is like kind of confusing, but anyway, let's build Mathmech Pearly real quick. Alright, so we play 3 of those. This card is still at 3. The more I think about it, it's like, does Circular even need to get limited at this point? Like, I think like the rest of the game is cut up to it power level wise. Like in this current meta, putting Circular to 1, it feels kind of bad, honestly. Honestly, no. Didn't even need limiting in the TCG. It's banned in the TCG, isn't it? It definitely did not deserve that, like, at all. Honestly, the Circular limit, especially, like, in paper, I know it got hit before, like, Snake Eye and stuff came out, but the Circular limit does still feel like one of those hits where Konami is like, alright, everybody, please play a different deck. Stop playing this one now. Alright, let's put in parallel exceed, yep. Dotscaper. They limited her in cache format, yeah. Signet mining. Circular ban felt unjustified, totally. No reason for it, honestly, no reason at all. What other engine cards from like the Cybers pool is there? Let me pull up. This is why I like having deck breakdowns. Not even because I like Mathmech is a deck where I don't feel like I need to look at a breakdown to know the ratios. I just don't want to like forget something, honestly. I don't think oh, Small World is an engine card I haven't included yet. Oh, and the Firewall stuff. Okay. Diameter 1 did matter, yeah, agree. Well, that's the other thing, too, is, like, if Circular does ever go to 1 in Master Duel, they gotta unlimit Diameter in, like, the same ban list. Because otherwise then Mathmech is in, like, a Sprite situation where, like, everything is hit, and it's not warranted, and it just makes the deck feel really, really bad, even though you, like, can technically still play it. We don't necessarily need 3 Defensor, but I'll put 3 in for now. Second Diameter. Yeah, you always just, yeah, you play 2. Let's put in, as long as we're on Firewall cards. Okay, Small World is the other one. Again, I might not play 3 Small Worlds, but I'll start by putting 3 in here. Would full power Sprite be stronger than full power Snake Eye? I don't know. That's a good question. Elf Toad loops with 100%. That's fair. I never played in a format, because I only play Master Duel, so I never played in a format with Elf Toad loops. So if it's like full power Sprite and it can do stuff like that, I could see that being stronger than Snake Eye. That said, honestly, Sprite could have a lot of things in Master Duel unhit with like no other changes. like Elf not even needing to be banned, and it would be fine. Like, Beaver could come back to 3, and it would be fine. You could put Sprite Blue up to 3, and it would be fine. Without like, banning Elf. Well, here's the thing. If you ban... I feel like if you ban Ronin, then Swap Frog can absolutely come back. And totally might honestly even be able to come back with Elf if Ronin is banned. Maybe. That one's a big maybe. I don't know about that one. Brickstacker M, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Oh yeah, Exceed. Parallel Exceed is hit. I always forget about that. Oh, I mean, I just put it in, but like, why is this card at 2? Why is this card at 2? MD Sprite without Toad or Union would be good, but not unfair. Yeah, totally. No, I don't think Union Carrier should come back. Union Carrier is one of those cards, like, there are some cards where I do think, even if it's not a power level issue, it should be just not around for creating non-game states or using cards in a way that they're not intended to use. I think Union Carrier putting Buster Whelp on anything is definitely, like, an example of that. It's the same thing I feel about, like, Calamity should be banned. Even if it's not, like, an optimal strategy necessarily. Honestly, I think the Expulsion ban was great, and this is a hot take to some people, but I think Sanctifier should also be banned, even if it's not, like, the most optimal strategy, because it creates non-game states and abuses cards in a way that they're not intended to be. So, there are some examples of that, yeah. I always forget, yeah, TCG has 3 Zeus. I think... This might sound weird, but I think... Actually, this might not sound weird at all. I think that is what's holding back from Zodiac from being able to come back in the TCG. Like, I think that Zodiac with 3 Zeus sounds terrifying, but Zodiac with 1 Zeus is completely manageable. Alright, I wanted to put Imperms in. As well as Nib, and also... We'll do 3 Veiler, but at least 2. Okay, so... Is there anything I want to include that isn't in here already? Honestly, not really. Maybe Joel Mockbird. Microcoder plus Signet Conflict. I'm not the biggest fan of those. I don't think they're bad. I think both builds of MathMech are valid, regardless if you're doing that or making Singularity. I think they're both valid. I prefer the Singularity build, though. Thanks for your consistent YouTube uploads. Thank you, Cappy SV. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me when people stop by the stream to say they appreciate the YouTube videos, as I do work very hard on those. So thank you. That means a lot. I don't think we need Link 6 Firewall. It's not required, but it is good. The Singularity you make if you open Circular plus an Extender. You could alternatively, if you played Signet Conflict, you could make that, or in Microcoder, you could set that up if you open Circular plus an Extender. I like the Singularity because, well, the main thing I actually like is that you don't have to play Microcoder and Signet Conflict in the main deck. That is 2 main deck slots, which can matter a lot. It's also a line that's really only good turn 1 if you go first. Granted, that's very much true of Singularity as well a lot of the time, so I can't really use that as a point against it. Microcoder is nice in general. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad card. Again, I think MathMech is one of those decks where... Oh yeah, I need extra deck monsters. MathMech is one of those decks where... Oh wait, now I won't link. There are multiple builds for it, and a lot of them are... they end up being, like, valid in their own right. For one reason or another. And, so yeah, I think that if you want to play Singularity, that's valid. If you want to play Microcoder, Signet Conflict, that's also valid. We play Almirage. We play Transcode. Is there any... Why don't I just look at the breakdown? Oh, Splash Mage. Where's that at? I think I have it in obtained order. I do. If you sort it like this, it'll put it in... Oh no, that's number owned. Alright, whatever. I'll just search it. I'll just search it. Oh, and then D save worm. That's not even a link monster, so just trash that. Aggregator. We definitely play Aggregator in this build. Oh yeah, G-Golem Crystal Heart. Yep. That's another one for sure. It's always a million things that come up for this. And, what is the last card I'm forgetting here? What's a jammer we have? Hang on. Okay, Transcode, yep. Splash Mage, yep. Alimbertion, yep. Here, let me look at Twitch chat. Maybe someone's saying it. Access code. Yeah, that's it. Beep. The OTK machine, of course, how could we forget? Well, to be fair, we have multiple OTK machines in this deck. I actually think this is, honestly, this is the main OTK machine. Like, you definitely win games with Terahertz a lot more than Access Code in Modern Mathmech, in my experience. Terahertz is just such an insane card. I can't believe this is only an SR, too. Like, it honestly floors me that this card is not a UR, but, I mean, it's definitely good for budgeting reasons. Legit consider playing a second Terahertz. The thought has crossed my mind before, too, for sure. Boom, and then... I feel like I'm the only person... oh, no, I'm not the only person, but... I like setting up the three main cards. It feels like it matters, even though it doesn't. It just looks nice when you hover over the deck. Alright, let's throw together Pearly, too, while we're at it. I definitely want to play 3 of the field spell. Like, it's too good right now. Alright. Well, that was easy. Let's add staples now. Alright, and then nib and... Alright. That's, I don't know what else to say. It's a very easy deck to build, if nothing else here. Okay, we do definitely want the Downer Zeus, as well as... Discard Engine and Pearly? Oh, I'm not a fan at all. Like, Dark Worlds? I'm not a fan at all. I'm not even a little bit, honestly. I don't think it's bad. Like, I do definitely acknowledge that builds with that can do well. But no, I'm not a fan at all. They seem bad in the hand trap meta. I just don't generally like the notion of, like, having a card that its purpose is to be discarded and nothing else. It feels very win more, right? Like, I don't know. I've never played Pearlies with the Dark World, so maybe this experience doesn't happen that often. But I just so see a world where, like, I don't have any Pearly quick play spells, and I've got, like, Brow and or Snow sitting in my hand, and I'm just looking at it being like, God, I wish this were literally anything else. Adventure? Yeah, Adventure is actually pretty legit with Pearly. Because you don't even need your normal summon most of the time. You're just going to special summon the kitty off a spell anyway. That I will say is pretty legit. Adventure, I think that's a pretty legit idea with the Pearlies. Improv is good, especially because you go second. I mean, that's kind of my idea here, right? Is that we're just playing just a bunch of relevant hand traps or going second cards. Because this deck can play a lot. Let's play... Ensemble, I think is how you spell it. Yep. Let's play the Princess Sprout, right? Yeah. Let's see. I don't have the Ghost Trick cards, so that's not an option. What else is there? As far as, like, rank ones. Oh, there's, shoot, what is that card called? Oh, duh, it's the other Leerlusk. Oh, hang on, I'm not clicked into that. Yep, Nightingale. Not blue? No, we'll play both. We'll play both. The Ensemble Robin does actually come up. There are a lot of turn ones where you can set up the Expert Noir, and then off of, like, if you have a hand with a lot of gas especially, it's not hard to have 2 extra level 1s on top of your Expert Noir, and just go for the Ensemble Robin for, like, even more disruption. I think we definitely play both here. Link 2. Oh, yeah, and then I'll Link 2. I hear people say that the Agent of the Moon is the best one. How have I never... What? Do I really not have this card at all? How have I never used this? Oh my god, am I really gonna make a glossy? I am. I'm gonna make a glossy. Don't do this. This is a terrible habit. Don't do this. Don't grind for glossies. It's why I have no rare crafts points right now. There we go, we got it. Yep, out skill drain. Exactly. That's why you play this one specifically. Because, like, I usually... Well, honestly, I usually play Donner. Because I have a royal one. Yeah. But the ability to out skill drain with the agent is honestly probably a little bit better. Touchdown glossy rates, my average is like 5% for N/R. I've done enough. I wish I would have kept track, because I've done enough to have a good sample size, but yeah, it's bad. What they say it's 10%, but it does not feel like 10%. I think 10% is what they claim it. They claim it is. I mean, it probably is, honestly, but... Alright. Save that. Beautiful. We got our decks all lined up for tomorrow's stream. We'll just be able to hop on and then go right on in. And we'll start off tomorrow with a little poll and see which one we end up actually beginning with. Kitty! Kitty! About 5.32%, 95 out of 1. Yeah, that's a pretty good sample size, honestly. Almost 2,000 crafts. That, again, I wish I would have kept track, because there's no shot. There's no shot it's actually 10%. Oh, polls are 10%, but we don't get the crafting percent. Got it, got it, got it. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Look at those dual pass rewards stacking up. I'm going to wait this time. I'm going to wait until the very end, and I'm just going to collect them all at once. But, I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Oh, please, PLS7174. I see now that you followed a few minutes ago. Sorry I missed it when you came in, but, thank you for the follow. Kikanagashi Fuko. That is definitely something to consider, but I think, it's something to consider probably over, like, the second plump or something like that. But I think for most situations, you probably won't end up needing it in best of one. Who is online? Who can we raid? Who's here? Hard Leg Gaming. Alright, let's hop on in. Boom. Alright. Make sure to come on back tomorrow. Same time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be rocking those decks that we just built on the new season of Ranked Ladder. So, oh, and thank you for the follow, Anarchy TTV. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone, I super appreciate it. All right, I am going to click the Raid Now button. Boom. All right. See you, everyone. Bye.